Hello, and a warm welcome back to the USA English podcast. We are absolutely thrilled to have you here with us today. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. Today's subject is something that everyone needs to talk about every single day. We're talking about how to talk about your everyday life in English.
Your daily life is full of routines, activities, feelings, and interactions, and being able to describe it clearly and naturally in English is a very important skill.
Whether you're catching up with friends, writing in a journal, or making small talk at work, you need the right words to talk about your day.
Today, we're going to give you all the vocabulary, phrases, and confidence you need to describe your everyday life like a native speaker.
We'll cover morning routines, work and study, meals, social activities, evening routines, and weekend plans.
By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to talk about any part of your day with ease.
If you enjoy learning with us, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And click the notification bell so you never miss a lesson.
All right, Marco, let's get started. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, actually. I had a very productive morning. I woke up early, got everything done, and I'm feeling really good about today.
That's wonderful. What did you do this morning?
I woke up at 6:30, which is early for me. I took a shower, got dressed, and had a quick breakfast. I had some toast with avocado and a cup of coffee. Then I went for a short walk to get some fresh air before starting work.
That sounds like a lovely morning routine. I usually wake up a bit later, around 7. I have tea instead of coffee, and I like to sit by the window and plan my day.
That also sounds very peaceful. You know, we're already talking about our everyday lives, and that's exactly what today's lesson is about.
Let's dive into our main conversation and help our listeners talk about their daily lives with confidence.
Okay, Erica, let's start with the most basic question. How do you talk about your morning routine?
The morning routine is often the first thing people mention. You can start with, I wake up at, and then describe what you do next.
For example, I wake up at 7. I get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then I get dressed and make breakfast.
Another example, I'm not a morning person. I hit the snooze button a few times. I have coffee first, then I slowly get ready.
You can also describe your morning routine in more detail. I make my bed every morning. I open the curtains to let in the sunlight. I check my phone for messages.
And you can talk about what you eat and drink. I have cereal with milk and fruit. I drink a glass of orange juice. I love my morning coffee.
Now, let's talk about how to describe your work or study routine.
If you work, you can say, I start work at 9. I work from 9 to 5. I have a meeting at 10. I take a break at noon.
If you're a student, you can say, I go to school at 8. I have classes in the morning. I study in the library in the afternoon.
You can also talk about what you do during your workday. I answer emails, I work on projects, I attend meetings, I help my colleagues.
And you can describe how you feel about your work. I enjoy my job. My job is challenging. I feel satisfied at the end of the day.
Now let's talk about lunchtime.
Lunch is an important part of the day. You can say, I have lunch at 12:30. I eat lunch at my desk. I go out for lunch with my colleagues.
You can also describe what you eat. I usually have a sandwich and a salad. I bring leftovers from home. I go to a cafe near my office.
And you can talk about your lunch break. I take a short walk after lunch. I call my family during my break. I listen to a podcast while I eat.
Now let's talk about the afternoon.
In the afternoon, you can say, I continue working. I have another meeting. I finish my tasks. I prepare for the next day.
You can also describe your energy levels. I feel a bit tired in the afternoon. I drink some tea to wake up. I take a short break to recharge.
And you can talk about your plans. I have a deadline at 4 o'clock.
I need to finish this report. I'll leave work at 6 o'clock.
Now let's talk about the evening.
The evening is a time to relax and unwind. You can say, I come home at 6 o'clock. I cook dinner. I eat with my family. I watch TV.
You can also talk about your hobbies. I read a book. I listen to music. I go for a walk. I practice English.
And you can describe how you feel. I'm tired after a long day. I feel relaxed in the evening. I enjoy my quiet time.
Now let's talk about how to describe your daily routine in different tenses.
In the present simple, you describe habits and routines. I wake up at 7 o'clock every day.
In the present continuous, you describe what you're doing right now. I'm sitting in my living room.
In the past simple, you describe what you did earlier. I went to the gym yesterday.
In the future, you describe your plans. I will visit my parents this weekend.
Using different tenses makes your speech more interesting and accurate.
Now let's give some sample answers for describing a typical day.
Here's a full day description. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I take a shower and get dressed. I have breakfast and drink coffee. I leave for work at 8:30. I start work at 9 o'clock. I have meetings in the morning. I have lunch at 12:30. In the afternoon, I work on projects. I finish work at 6 o'clock. I go home and cook dinner. I eat with my family. I relax in the evening by reading or watching TV. I go to bed at 11 o'clock.
That's a very clear and natural description.
Here's another one. I'm a student. I wake up at 8. I have a quick breakfast. I go to school at 9. I have classes until 3. I study in the library after class. I go home at 5. I have dinner with my family. I do my homework in the evening. I watch some TV and go to bed at 11.
Those are both very realistic descriptions.
Now let's talk about how to add more detail to your descriptions.
You can add adverbs to describe frequency. I always wake up early. I usually have coffee. I sometimes go for a walk.
You can add adjectives to describe feelings. I feel happy in the morning. I feel tired in the afternoon. I feel relaxed in the evening.
You can add time expressions. In the morning, after lunch, in the evening,
You can add connectors. First, I, then I, after that, I, finally, I.
Adding details makes your description more vivid and engaging.
Now let's practice a conversation about a typical day.
Great idea. Let me start. Marco, can you tell me about a typical day in your life?
Sure. I wake up at 7 every morning. I take a shower and get dressed. I have a quick breakfast, usually toast and coffee. I leave for work at 8:30 and start work at 9. In the morning, I have meetings and answer emails. I take a break at 11 for coffee. I have lunch at 12:30. In the afternoon, I work on projects and prepare reports. I finish work at 6. I go home and cook dinner. I eat with my family. I relax in the evening by watching TV or reading. I go to bed at 11.
That sounds very organized. What about weekends?
On weekends, I sleep in. I usually wake up around 9. I have a big breakfast and enjoy my coffee. I meet my friends or go for a walk. Sometimes I go to the cinema or visit my family. I relax and recharge for the new week.
That sounds lovely. I do something similar. On weekends, I like to go shopping and try new restaurants.
That's great. It's important to enjoy your free time.
Absolutely.
Now, let's talk about how to describe your daily routine to someone who asks.
You can start with a general statement. My daily routine is quite simple. Or, I have a busy schedule.
Then you can describe your morning, afternoon, and evening.
You can also mention what you like and dislike about your routine.
For example, I like my morning routine. It helps me start the day well. Or, I don't like my commute. It takes too long.
Being honest about your feelings makes your description more personal.
Now, let's talk about how to describe changes in your routine.
You can say, my routine changed recently. Or, I used to wake up late, but now I wake up early.
Another example, I used to work from the office, but now I work from home.
Describing changes shows how your life is evolving.
Now, let's talk about how to describe your daily routine in writing.
You can write a short paragraph. My daily routine starts early in the morning. I wake up at 7 and have breakfast. I go to work and stay until 6. In the evening, I relax and spend time with my family. I go to bed at 11.
Writing helps you organize your thoughts and practice your English.
Now, let's move to our vocabulary breakdown.
First word, routine. This is a regular way of doing things.
For example, I have a morning routine, and my routine helps me stay organized.
Another example is, I like my daily routine.
A routine gives structure to your day.
Next word, commute. This is the trip from home to work or school.
For example, my commute takes 30 minutes, and I drive during my commute.
Another example is, I read on my commute.
Commuting is a common part of daily life.
Next word, break. This is a short rest.
For example, I take a break at 11, and I need a break.
Another example is, let's take a short break.
Breaks help you recharge.
Next word, deadline. This is the final time something must be finished.
For example, I have a deadline at 4, and I need to meet the deadline.
Another example is, deadlines help me stay focused.
Deadlines create structure in work.
Next word, relax. This means to rest and unwind.
For example, I relax in the evening, and I enjoy relaxing on weekends.
Another example is, I need to relax after work.
Relaxation is important for well-being.
Next word, housework. This is cleaning and organizing your home.
For example, I do housework on weekends, and I need to do some housework.
Another example is, housework takes time.
Housework is part of daily life.
Next word, hobby. This is an activity you enjoy.
For example, my hobby is reading, and I have many hobbies.
Another example is, I enjoy my hobbies in my free time.
Hobbies bring joy to life.
Next word, schedule. This is a plan of activities.
For example, I check my schedule every morning, and my schedule is busy today.
Another example is, I need to plan my schedule.
Schedules help you stay organized.
Next word, weekday. This is a day from Monday to Friday.
For example, I work on weekdays, and I wake up early on weekdays.
Another example is, I relax on weekdays after work.
Weekdays are for work and study.
Next word, weekend. This is Saturday and Sunday.
For example, I enjoy my weekends, and I sleep in on weekends.
Another example is, I have plans for the weekend.
Weekends are for rest and fun.
Let's quickly review the vocabulary. Routine is a regular way of doing things. Commute is the trip to work. Break is a short rest. Deadline is the final time. Relax means to rest. Housework is cleaning at home. Hobby is an activity you enjoy. Schedule is a plan. Weekday is Monday to Friday. And weekend is Saturday and Sunday.
That's a very useful list.
Now, let's do a longer practice conversation about everyday life.
Great idea.
Erica, can you describe a typical day in your life?
Sure. I wake up at 7 every morning. I get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and take a shower. I get dressed and make breakfast. I usually have toast with avocado and a cup of tea. I sit by the window and plan my day. I leave for work at 8:30. I start work at 9. In the morning, I check my emails and attend meetings. I take a short break at 11. I have lunch at 12:30. I usually eat a salad or leftovers. In the afternoon, I work on projects and prepare reports. I finish work at 6. I go home and cook dinner. I eat with my family. In the evening, I relax by reading or watching TV. I go to bed at 11.
That sounds like a very organized day. What do you do on weekends?
On weekends, I sleep in. I wake up around 9. I have a big breakfast and enjoy my coffee. I meet my friends or go for a walk. Sometimes I go shopping or visit my family. I also do some housework and relax. I enjoy my free time. That's wonderful. It's important to have a good balance between work and rest. Yes, I agree. Balance is key to a happy life.
I try to maintain balance too. I work hard during the week, but I make sure to rest on weekends.
That's a healthy approach.
Now, let's talk about how to describe your daily routine to someone who asks about it.
You can start with a simple statement. My daily routine is quite simple, or I have a busy schedule.
Then you can describe your morning, afternoon, and evening.
You can also mention what you like and dislike about your routine.
For example, I like my morning routine. It helps me start the day well. Or I don't like my commute. It takes too long.
Being honest about your feelings makes your description more personal.
Now, let's talk about how to describe changes in your routine.
You can say, my routine changed recently, or I used to wake up late, but now I wake up early.
Another example, I used to work from the office, but now I work from home.
Explaining changes shows how your life is evolving. Now, let's talk about how to describe your daily routine in writing. You can write a short paragraph. My daily routine starts early in the morning. I wake up at 7 a.m. and have breakfast. I go to work and stay until 6 p.m. In the evening, I relax and spend time with my family. I go to bed at 11 a.m.
Writing helps you organize your thoughts and practice your English.
Now, let's talk about how to ask others about their daily routine.
You can ask, "What's your daily routine like?" Or, "How do you usually spend your day?"
Another question is, what do you do on a typical day? Or what's your schedule like?
Asking about others' routines is a great way to start a conversation.
Now, let's talk about how to answer follow-up questions.
If someone asks, "What time do you wake up?" you can say, "I wake up at 7 a.m.
If someone asks, what do you do in the morning? You can say, I have breakfast and get ready for work.
If someone asks, "What's your favorite part of the day?" you can say, "I love my evening routine because I can relax."
Being prepared for follow-up questions makes conversations smoother.
Now, let's give some final tips.
First, learn the vocabulary for different parts of your day.
Second, practice describing your routine out loud.
Third, use a variety of tenses to make your description more interesting.
Fourth, add details about how you feel.
Fifth, practice with friends or by recording yourself.
And remember, describing your everyday life is a skill that improves with practice.
Now, let's recap the key points.
First, learn the basic vocabulary for daily routines.
Second, practice describing your morning, afternoon, and evening.
Third, use different tenses to talk about your routine.
Erica. Fourth, add details about your feelings and preferences. Fifth, practice with others to build confidence. The main message is this: talking about your everyday life is one of the most practical and useful skills in English. With the right vocabulary and practice, you can describe your day naturally and confidently. Now, we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part. Our question of the day is, what's your favorite part of your daily routine, and why? I'll answer first. My favorite part is my morning coffee. It helps me wake up and start the day with energy. For me, my favorite part is the evening, when I can relax and read a book. See, we have different answers, and that's okay. So, viewers, we want to know about you. You can write, my favorite part of my routine is blank, because blank. Or, I enjoy blank the most in my day. Please tell us in the comments. It helps us make better videos, and it helps you practice writing. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We hope this lesson helps you talk about your everyday life with confidence. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the little bell. That way, you won't forget to join us for our next lesson. You are all wonderful students. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep sharing your stories. Yes, your everyday life is full of stories worth telling. Have a wonderful day, evening, and night. Goodbye, everyone. Bye for now. See you in the next lesson.